Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and we're going to talk today about how to answer that interview question at your first interview that's asked 10, 15, 30, 60 minutes into the conversation where they look at you all serious and go, "So, how much are you really looking for?" Or something to that effect. Now, when all is said and done, you can answer that question, but I don't think that really serves you best. I believe that, well, I'm going to give you two examples of ways to answer that. Number one, you start by saying, I'm currently earning such and such. Because the fact is, for most of you, and I'm not talking about a senior executive who's being interviewed for a board level position or a high level executive role. You're probably not watching this video anyway. You've got an agent working for you who's coordinating everything related to the search. They're handling it for you. But for average Jane, average Joe, if you choose not to answer that question, I'm telling you, firms are going to press you and they're going to give you two choices. Answer it, or I'm going to escort you out the door. So here's how you do it. And both of them start off by telling them how much you're currently earning. Here's variation number one. But I'm really looking for an opportunity. And if you decide I'm the right person for you, and Lord knows this seems like a great opportunity for me, I'm just going to ask you to make your strongest offer. Notice how you're ducking the number. If you give the number, that becomes the benchmark. If you give a range, I know you mean the highest end of the range, and they think about the lowest end of the range. So I'm not a real big fan of the range, even though sometimes you have to do it. Here's the second option I like. Again, you tell them how much you're currently earning, and you say something effective. We're just really getting to know one another here. And, you haven't decided if I'm right for you, and I really don't know enough about the role, so it's kind of hard for me to set a price point for it. So I just want to say, if this is right for both of us, I'm sure we can come to an agreement on it. Suffice it to say, it's not going to be for the same money I'm making now. I'm going to look for an increase, but I just want to get a better feel for the job before I start talking numbers with you. By doing this, and I happen to be a bigger fan of that answer than the previous one, but I don't know what your capacity is for delivering these lines, so I'm giving you two choices. Using a line like the second one, it requires confidence in yourself. It requires a degree of self-assurance and the capacity to present yourself authoritatively. Again, notice what I did. You start off by telling them how much you're currently earning. And you're saying, next, I really don't know enough about the job to set a price for myself. I'm looking for an increase. I'm not going to take the same money to do this job. But what I'm looking for ultimately is an opportunity. And I just don't know enough about the opportunity to be able to state the money. But if both of us are interested, I'm sure we can come to some version of agreement. That's ultimately what you're saying to them. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Do something that lets people know it was worthwhile. Come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I've got all my videos there, as well as on YouTube, of course. But you can listen to Job Search Radio and No BS Job Search Advice Radio there. You can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. You can receive a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, as well as read previous articles from it there. There's lots of places that you can post your resume to, including easy to work with career builder links, as well as access to Job Search Universe and Indeed, both of which search thousands of other sites for leads. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, other people's books, so come over to the website and go explore it. A few final things, please. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. My page is linkedin.com/in/the-big-game-hunter. Use my email address to connect. This way you don't have to use up an email if you're not first, second, or third level connections. Next, if you have a question about job hunting, contact me through liveperson.com. That's LIVE person.com. I'm a job search and career coaching expert. Finally, if you're interested in coaching from a go to VIPpersonalsearch.com and it lays out some of my coaching programs, and then contact me. I'd be happy to help you. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.